Hello, my lovely angels. This is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi. So today I have very random perfumes for you. So these are all perfumes that I tried to put in categories, but I could not because they're random. So I took your advice and I'm going to do like not more than 5 perfumes every time I do these random ones, because when I list too many, I might get confused with the notes, and like it's just better, just 5 at a time, easier, for me as well, and for easier for you to watch as well, right? So let's start with the first one. This is your Armaf Signature True. Now this was on my radar for a very long time. I wanted to see it like in a store, because this is available in many stores. Let me just show you how it opens. So it opens like that. That's the bottle. Cute. It's very cute. So it's a magnetic bottle. I was like eyeing this for a very long time, and I saw it in a couple of stores and I want to try it. I did want to try it, but then I for some odd reason, like it just didn't happen. And then you know me. So I thought, like, when I have like random things to buy to complete like free shipping, that's when I add perfumes here and there, and that's how I get these extra perfumes, by the way, which randomly show up at my house. So how does Armaf Signature True smell like? So this is supposed to be a super close dupe to your La Nuit Tresor, the original La Nuit Tresor by Lancome, and that is like one of my favorite perfumes. So I was like so excited to try this. Yeah, it is like, oh my gosh, it's like, like this kind of fragrance DNA. I know it's not for everybody because it's so sweet. If you know the La Nuit Tresor, it's like the whole perfume, what do you call it? The structure is based on it being like super sweet. So it starts off like very tangy. You have your citruses, and then it has like really strong sweet notes. So your Armaf Signature True is categorized as an amber vanilla, and on Fragrantica it's got 4.18, which is like a lot, so everybody loves it mostly. The top notes for this are pear, tangerine and bergamot. The middle notes of strawberry and passion fruit. Do you see where it's going? It's so fruity in the beginning. And the base notes of praline, coffee, caramel, vanilla and patchouli. And like it's like all the good yummy base notes, like that gourmandy goodness in the base. It's like all there. Oh my gosh. And this, the freshness of the fruit combined with, did I just spit? Because my mouth started salivating. So like all the freshness of the fruits, and then like you can still smell the base notes, right? But then like it starts moving from that like really tangy opening, it settles down, and then it starts going towards your amber, vanilla. Your coffee bean is like very less. You can barely smell it, but then your caramel and vanilla are the star of the show. But just imagine, you have your caramel, you have your praline, and you have your vanilla. Can you imagine all those notes together? So anybody who likes gourmand fragrances, but mind you, gourmand fragrances, obviously you like sweet perfumes then, right? This is for you. If you like vanilla perfumes, this is like a very good vanilla. If you like anything that smells like yummy, delicious, and it's a very seductive perfume, because it is, for me, like this is like a proper date night scent, right? Like for me, it's like if I wear this and go out with Ali, I am sure he's going to be sniffing me the whole time, because it's an intriguing scent. It's sexy because it has that, the base notes are all like super attractive, alluring, very attractive, right? But at the same time, it has the playfulness of all your fruits. So it just makes it like super interesting. It's not like too thick and heavy, and has just the right amounts of freshness and your gourmandiness. People like are saying this Armaf Signature True is unisex. I don't think so. This is for me like a very feminine perfume. Like if you know how La Nuit Tresor smells like, I don't think you would consider this perfume to be a male fragrance, or a unisex for that matter. For me, this is more of a nighttime perfume, or like a transition evening to night perfume, But during daytime, I think it would be a little cloying, especially if it is too hot where you live. So like, and this is definitely not your day-to-day casual work, or if you work in healthcare or something. No, this perfume is like quite potent. It's quite like out there. It's very attractive. This is the kind of perfume you wear when you want to get noticed. So no, this is not an everyday perfume, but the price is a very everyday price, right? So like for me, this perfume is like an absolute win. The projection is like a good 3 to 4 feet, which is like not bad at all, because like despite of it being a very reasonably priced perfume, when you spray it, like it goes all over the room, like slowly, but like everyone can smell it. As a matter of fact, I know like if I spray it now, like a lot, maybe like 5, 6 sprays on myself, and if I leave the house and if I come back, it'll still be lingering in the air, right? So it does have like a good like staying power as well. It'll last you like 5 to 6 hours at least, if not more. And the base notes, which are your vanilla, your, those edible, your vanilla, your praline, your caramel, those notes will be on your skin like till you wash it off. It's gonna stay on your skin, and trust me, this perfume on your skin. It has to be not on your clothes. I know I sprayed it on my Shayla. By the way, one of you told me that like, why do you spray it on your Shayla? Because you're mixing all the perfumes. You should put it on a piece of paper. Now the thing is, like, all of y'all request different things. Some people say no, put it on the paper. Some people say no, put it on your skin. Some people say okay, just put it on your clothes. So I prefer putting it on my Shayla or on my skin. But guess what, I have tried this perfume already, so I'm just telling you what I think. And me spraying it anywhere on myself or on my clothes is just to remind me how it smells like. Yeah, so don't let that bother you. Don't let that like make you, don't think about that like when I'm reviewing the perfume. If it's a first impression, for sure I'll put it on my skin and I'll let you know. Now, how close is this as a dupe for La Nuit Tresor? You need to watch the next video for that, because I have all the dupes of La Nuit Tresor in my collection, and I'm gonna actually rate them on how close they are. And I have like, I think 5 perfumes that are dupes to the original, so I have like Tresor plus the 5 dupes for it. So stay tuned for the next one, because if you love this kind of perfumes, that's a video to watch for. I'm super excited about doing that video, and some videos just make me like want to like get excited. That's one of them. So yeah, and who would the person, like the actress I thought of, the celebrity for this was Kirsten Stewart. But think of her in like those classic roles where she's like Marie Antoinette or something. I don't know. I know she was something. I think she was Marie Antoinette, but like think of her in those roles, and like I feel like it's very gourmandy and everything. I think Marie Antoinette came to my mind because of, I don't know, I thought of macaroons and like things that you can eat. Let me stop. Yeah. And as a perfume, I want to give this a 9 out of 10. Okay, and I will tell you why I'm giving this a 9 out of 10 in the next video. But for me, 9 out of 10 is a lot still. So yeah, this perfume, Signature True, it's gonna stay in my collection. If it finishes, I'm gonna repurchase it. It is a blind buy if you like gourmand sweet vanillas. If you like that, it's like a no-brainer. If you like La Nuit Tresor, this is like a no-brainer. Especially now you're getting it at a very discounted price. So just like, if any sale is coming up, grab it. The next one is a PR, but I was planning to buy this anyway, so I was just happy. Actually, this brand allocated me a budget and I bought a few perfumes. Intoxicate was one of them, and that was in my dupes video for Kilian's Angel Share. And this one is this one, Hareem Al Sultan Gold. Now this one like it went viral. First of all, like I saw it on TikTok, I saw it on Instagram, everywhere, and people were mostly complaining that they're getting fakes. And it's just super simple. Just if you want the original, it has to be from the company called Khadlaj. So this brand is like an up and coming brand, and they have like pretty decent perfumes, and they're very well priced right now. They have like perfumes that range from different prices, right? So it starts from like the low range and then you have the high. This one is like a mid range. It's a concentrated oil. The bottle is cute. It's a very traditional gold bottle. It's metal, and your glass and the studs are plastic. Now this scent, for me, like you know me, I don't like use too much of perfume oils, but I wanted to buy this just because it went viral and everybody was like, God, try it. Like even my friends over here, they were all wearing it, and it's a pretty nice fragrance. Like, let me tell you how it smells like. It's like a fruit bomb. It's like you got like nuked with like fruits, you know? So, and it's like tropical fruits. It's not your you go to Carrefour and buy like the platter. It's not that, you know. These are like nice tropical fruits. Like you went vacationing and they serve it to you in the swimming pool. You know, like it comes on a tray and everything. It's one of those. This is classified as a fruity floral on Fragrantica. The beauty of this perfume is that the transition of it. So first when I smell it, I was like, what's the big deal? Because yeah, it's like, it smells like exotic fruits. Wow, yum, you know. But like, what's so special that it went like viral? And then I, like throughout the day, I kept smelling it and I was like, what's happening? Because it was smelling different every time I took a sniff. And that's when I was like, oh, okay, so this is like the probably what is attracting everyone. Because that transition from the fruits to floral, because it opens like absolutely fruity. So it smells like a spray, because a spray is what usually you have your top, middle and base notes, right? Usually a perfume oil is just a concentrate, so it's like everything together. But this thing changes on your skin, and I think it smells completely different on everybody. And that's like a very normal thing, by the way, with oils, because oil interacts with your skin chemistry. And by the way, like when you put this oil, it's not like shiny. It just got absorbed in my skin. So it's not like oil, you know. So it's not like you're gonna wear it and you're gonna like stamp your skin print everywhere. That's not gonna happen. Now when I'm smelling it, that initial blast of fruits, those tropical fruits, it's all gone. It's not gone. It's there like a sweetness, and now it's become more like if you open a packet of Skittles, you know, if you smell it, like now it's becoming like that. It's like becoming like a little artificial fruit kind of smell. Like initially that blast of fruits was literally you bit into some nice tropical fruits, which is like mixed together into one fruit and you took a bite out of it, right? But now it's like going towards your floral, and the sweetness of the fruits is in the background. Like it's smelling like gummy bears. Like I've been eating gummy bears off late. I don't know what's wrong with me. But you know, with me, I get these addictions, right? So last year my niece came, and like we used to have Reese's chocolate like on and off, and I was not so fond of it. But when she came here, she was like, try it, try it, try it. And I had like the Reese's cup, right? I got obsessed. And not while she was here. While she was here, I was like taking it for granted. But when she left, I was like, let me order this one again. And now I can't stop eating it. I did that for like a good 6 months, where I was like just anything Reese's, I was just like getting it and like eating it. And I stopped having all other sweets, just that. And now all of a sudden, I think Haribo, half their income is coming from me right now, because I literally am not feeling hungry for anything else. I just want to eat gummy bears, the gummy worms, the Starburst, the what do you call that? The cola thingies, you know, like all of those like sweet sour thingies. So I've been like eating gummy bears like crazy, and this is reminding me of when you open the packet, gummy bears. And the base is like musk and sweet florals. So it's like, I don't know, for me it just smells like gummy bears. Even towards the end, like you get the florals and everything, but it all mixed together, it just smells like gummies to you. Fragrantica gave this a 4.26, which is like a lot, right? So people are like going gaga over it. But people are also complaining because most of them are getting the fake version. So always check the bottom. Okay, it's written in Arabic, Hareem Al Sultan, and it's written Khadlaj, made in UAE, you know. So just check that thingy. Also, let me see if there's any quality. Yeah, there's a sticker as well, a holographic sticker. And just see the production and everything. It should be made in UAE, and it should be, because I know I saw something like this on Alibaba as well, on AliExpress or Alibaba. Like, you know, it was just showing up on Facebook, and it was the exact same bottle, but it had no branding. So just be careful of getting a fake one. So the top notes for this are bergamot and rose. The middle notes are amber, jasmine and nutmeg, and the base notes of sandalwood, patchouli and agarwood. Guys, these notes make no sense. No sense. Like there's no way that these are the notes. There's no nutmeg, there's no oud, there's no patchouli. Maybe bergamot and rose are there in the opening, I don't know, but it doesn't smell like the notes that they've described. So just, I would recommend, don't think about the notes, just see how it smells like. I really like it, and I think the hype is real, right? So it's nice for the summer, especially because like who doesn't want to smell like that, right? Like you smell fresh, you smell fruity, but like the gummy bear fruity. So especially in summer when it's extremely hot, especially because it's an oil, I can put it on my skin and it's like a skin scent. So throughout the day, I'm feeling fresh, right? I can smell it like pretty strongly. Mind you, the projection, no, it doesn't project at all. If you wear it a lot, maybe it'll be an arm's length. But the longevity, if you have the original, it'll be at least 6 hours. I can promise you that. If it's not lasting 6 hours, you have got a fake. I would give this an 8 out of 10 because is it revolutionary? No, it is not. Like I have smelled many perfumes that smell like this. Definitely not, it doesn't have a Middle Eastern vibe at all. So this bottle is all wrong. Like for me, they should have not put it in this bottle because it's nothing traditional. It's nothing, Hareem Al Sultan also had something to do with ruler or something, I don't know. But like it's too like it looks like it's like come off, it's part of somebody's jewel collection or something. This smells like gummy bears, right? So like yeah, the aesthetic is not going. This is such a non-serious perfume. The first person that came in mind was Jennifer Lawrence. I was like, yep, yep, yep. You know how her personality is? Like right now, literally, it smells like gummy bears. Or you know what it smells like? It smells like, you know those erasers you used to get, the old school erasers? They used to be white blocks, but it would have a print on the other side. And it was very popular to have prints of Disney thingies or like Spider-Man or Superman or you know one of the superheroes or one of the Snow White or you know what I mean. You know those erasers that had that heavy sweet scent? Smelling exactly like that now. Now the next one, I'm so excited. Because so many of y'all were like, Celine, get it, review it. Not because you have smelled it and you liked it and you want me to review it. It's because you want to know how it smells like. And trust me, I paid a lot of money for this one because it is not available in UAE. And that is your Sondos by Lattafa. Okay, hats off to Lattafa because the aesthetics on this box, I don't know if you can see it over here, but it's so beautiful. It looks like Victorian, like something, there's a cage on it, there are flowers, and then the thing opens like, okay, it's very difficult to hold it by the way. Look, that's the... Okay, now the bottle, however, by the way, it's tricky to open this bottle and close it. So this is your bottle. Now I do not know what to make of this bottle. Like, is it supposed to be a structure or something? What were they trying to achieve? So the first glance, I just thought of something really nasty, which I can't say. But I assuming with the shape, you would like imagine what I'm implying, right? But then I was like, you know what, Steven, keep your mind open because like I am like I'm a prude, you know, I don't mind calling myself a prude. When it comes to bottles, the aesthetics, I'm very prudish about it. Like I like my bottles being classy. They should look expensive. They should look beautiful. Like I prefer the old, you know, vintage kind of bottles. This, however, looks like a drilling machine made for some sultan or something, you know, like you. So yeah, you have your logo on the top, you have your Lattafa stamp at the bottom. It opens and closes with a click. So if you don't click it properly, if you think you are just going to close it, it's not. You need to have that little click. Now, how does it smell like? Now, all sorts of people saying different things. They're like caramel, honey, yum, yum, yum. Okay, I've smelled this before. I don't know where I've smelled it before, but I've smelled this perfume and it reminds me, I am not sure. It's like, I know I might get like into trouble for saying this, but it smells like this old perfume called Charlie. If you know this perfume. Charlie was like, there were like so many flankers for it as well. And Charlie is still available in the market. It's very popular. By the way, back home, like people think Charlie is like, it's a very like cheap perfume. By the way, you get it for like $5 or something or even cheaper. I'm not sure. But that perfume is very popular back home because like anybody who goes from Dubai to back home, they take those as gifts. And for people over there, it's like a wow fragrance. I don't know why. This reminds me of that perfume. It has this sweetness, floral elements, but at the same time, there's some plasticky kind of smell in the background. which I absolutely do not like. I'm gonna spray it on my skin just so that you don't feel I'm being weirded out because of the bottle, you know. In the meanwhile, let me tell you the notes for it, right? So this is a fruity floral. Absolutely right. It is like literally when you smell it, you can only smell fruits and florals. And it's supposed to smell like Miss Dior Sherry with the original formula. Now, I used to love the first time I smelled Miss Dior Sherry. I was so surprised that they discontinued that perfume because like why would you do that to us? That was such an addictive perfume. Yes, it was polarizing. It was very strange. Like when you would smell it, you'd be like, oh my God, strangest perfume I've smelled. But you know what? This doesn't smell like that. I can see why people are comparing it to that, but no, it's like if you're buying this thinking this is gonna be Miss Dior Sherry dupe, it's not it. It's not even close. This one to me smells like that opening is okay. The opening is like your fruits and florals, and I can't even identify the fruits and florals. It smells like soap, the soap that you use for washing clothes. If you've ever used that bar of soap, and these are soaps that are created like by not in a factory, right? They make it like at home and everything. Those are those like very cheap soap bars for clothes that you get back home. It's giving me that detergent that I don't know what it's made out of those soaps, but like it's giving me that harsh smell of those soap bars. So if you wash the clothes with the soap bar and then when you spray that Charlie spray on it, it smells like this. I know it's gonna make no sense to you guys because you're like, what are you talking about? But I'm gonna put the picture of that bar soap and I'm gonna put the picture of the Charlie, and like if anybody knows those two things, you know the combination, how it smells like. Now, many people are saying this is caramelly, yummy and everything. Nope, it's not. Let me tell you the notes for it, right? So the top is cedar, citrus and rose. Middle notes are flowers, oud, pink pepper and grapefruit. There are flowers, but they've not mentioned what flowers. There's no oud, there's no pink pepper. Grapefruit, I have no idea. I don't know. It's a very synthetic smell. And the base notes again apparently are oud, amber, woody notes, cedar and patchouli. It's just like a very odd smell. For me, it's this was like a total waste of opportunity because like you see the box from the inside as well. It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. So Sondos was like a huge fail for me because like I really wanted to like this perfume. I'm seeing why it's not very popular now, you know, because yeah, there's a lot of people like requesting like try it and let us know. But like I assuming anybody who has used this is gonna be disappointed. I would never want to smell like this. I don't want to smell like a laundry detergent. And this vintage perfume smell, which is like, it really bothers me. The Charlie perfume always bothered me. I never liked it. And I don't know if it's the original Charlie or one of the flankers, but it smells like one of the Charlie perfumes. So this was like an absolute disaster for me. When this came in, I was like, oh my God, I was so excited. And the moment I saw this, I was like 100% this is like a floral perfume. It'll be like a light, maybe like a daisy, Miss Daisy, Miss Daisy, no, what was that? Marc Jacobs Day. I thought it'll be something like that, you know? And then when I saw this, I was like, okay, honey, maybe it'll be like a honey floral perfume, something. And then I saw the notes and I was so confused. I was like, what is happening in this world? And this is like a no-no for me. I am not, I don't even know if I can give this to someone because like I wouldn't want anybody poor thing to smell like this, you know? So no, this is like maybe like a 2 out of 10 for me. Like 2 out of 10 because maybe some people will like it. Maybe, I don't know. But in my opinion, this should not be. The funny thing is that the projection is like arm's length. It doesn't project that much. The longevity, however, is like 4 hours plus. This thing, if I don't wash it off now, is going to keep bothering me throughout the day. And on my clothes, it smells even worse. Like on my skin, it becomes kind of like a skin scent, like something like probably like soapy. After you wash your hands with a soap bar, and then when you smell yourself, the kind of smell, I can bear it. But how it smells on my clothes, it's very different. Okay, 2 out of 10. I think this is the lowest rating I've ever given to any perfume. So 2 out of 10. Sorry, Sondos, I do not like you. And I'm not going to assign any celebrity to this because... So Sondos was a disaster, a fail. So the next one is a sample I received from Lattafa when I had ordered Sondos, when I had ordered the Ajaib. I don't know if that I've already posted that or not. but then this came as a sample in it. And I actually, when I had first seen the notes for this perfume, because this is a part of the Lattafa Pride, I will put the picture of the perfume here. I was kind of like, okay, I'm probably not gonna buy this perfume, or I will buy it, but like maybe at a later stage. But when I smelled this perfume in the sample, I was like, you know what, I need to get my hands on this. So Shaheen Gold, it's a very unique fragrance. It's unisex for sure, and it leans a little masculine. So beware, like if you're looking for a girly girl smell, this is not it. This is your very super strong, kind of gives you that Libre vibe as well. And it has this greenness about it. Like you can, you know, in your first spray, you can smell citrus, you can smell spices, and you can smell something green. And I'll list the notes and I'll let you know what it is. And that is why you feel like this is like more of a masculine fragrance than a unisex one. And I know many women are not gonna like this smell, because this is definitely boss lady kind of smell, a masculine woman, a woman with a masculine energy, somebody who demands attention and wants to appear a little snobbish, you know, like a CEO kind of a person. I would definitely wear this perfume, by the way, because it's so unique, so unique. I've smelled nothing like this before. I would say it's in the same line as Libre, but and also, you know, like most of the people with Libre, you know how they were like polarized. They were like either they love it or they hate it, right? But for me, Libre is like one of like gem of perfumes, right? Let me tell you the notes for this. So the top note is pineapple and grapefruit, heart of lavender and fig. Okay, so the greenness is coming from the fig, right? And the base notes are tonka, vanilla, and patchouli. By the way, this is a heavy on patchouli, by the way, right? So I guess why I'm feeling the lavender and vanilla, you know, it's kind of like giving me that Libre kind of vibe. But again, that grapefruit, the pineapple, and they've not listed any spices, which is weird because I can clearly smell pepper. On Fragrantica, it's got 4.41. That's a lot. By the way, when I got the sample, it wasn't listed on Fragrantica. So I think they've listed it recently. Let me see how many votes. Okay, it's just 41 votes, which is like, I'm assuming that they have just posted this. So this apparently smells like Phantom by Paco Rabanne, which is like a perfume for men. What's attracting me to this perfume is the oddness. It's that pineapple, grapefruit, and then there's that fig, and they should have listed the spices in it because it's definitely a very spicy fragrance. And then you have your lavender in it, which is your aromatic, and then your base notes are sweet. Imagine these notes together, it doesn't make sense, right? It like just makes you like, what's going on? It doesn't go with each other at all, but it works. It also kind of gives me it smells like the original Chanel Chance. The first time I smelled that, I was like, oh, I didn't like it, by the way, the first time I smelled it. The original formulation, the first one, you know, when it was released, and I was gifted that perfume. And when I sprayed it, I don't know why, but like for me, it was smelling very BO, like it was smelling like body odor. Like if you have like sweat, but that your sweat is not stinking, but it's the sweat plus like your perfume. I don't know, it's like, so it's giving me that kind of vibe. So I don't know if it's supposed to be duping Chanel Chance also. Like for me, think of Chanel Chance mixed with Libre. It's kind of like that. And I think Chanel Chance does have some spices. You cannot blind buy this perfume. It's a very polarizing scent. It is definitely something you need to try first. And for men, maybe it'll be a blind buy, but I think it'll also depend on your skin chemistry with this perfume. So I don't know. I think you need to get like one of these samples, or if you can spray it in a shop and test it, like try and test it on your skin and on your clothes, because like you might see the difference. I would love a man smelling like this. I mean, not love. I would like, this is no right way of saying it. A man would smell good wearing this. Like, and I would also like, I wouldn't mind. But this is definitely an event perfume. Like it's an occasion perfume. You cannot like show up at office wearing this. I would, but like it's not normally like acceptable, you know. So if you're like working in a co-working space or like somewhere where a lot of people around you, you're gonna get bothered by this fragrance. Also, I think this is not a young person smell. So even if a man wears it, like it cannot be a youthful man. Youthful, when I say, is like less than 24 years old. That's like youthful. Like leaning to like very, very young, right? This is more of a grown-up perfume, and the celebrity I would give this to would be Tom Hardy. Like, I have a feeling he smells like this, yeah. Yeah, this is something like which I can associate with Tom Hardy. The projection is around 2 to 3 feet, which is not bad at all. The longevity is like 4 to 6 hours, which again is not bad at all. And the rating I would give this perfume would be 7.5 out of 10. It's not a bad perfume, but it's not like wowing me. It's not like, oh my god, I have to have it like right now. It's not one of those, right? But yeah, I would for sure. I'm glad like Lattafa sends these samples, because of course you will try them and then you will feel like buying them. Like me now, I feel like having this in my collection. You remember when I said that Lattafa Pride, like the scent, I'm not getting attracted to it. Like now suddenly I want this one. So the last one on the list is your Ajmal's Evoke Silver Edition. The lights are so bright you can barely see anything. The bottle is like really odd. I don't know why this bottle is like this. Like, I don't even know. Like, are you supposed to hold it like that and spray yourself? I don't know. And you know what? If you look into this thingy, I know I'm being weird, but like your reflection over here, it's like a big reflection, and over here you look like you're zoomed out. And I think that was really funny. That's just me being weird. So this is supposed to be a dupe for your Poison Girl. Poison Girl used to be like one of the fragrances like I could not live without. And I think I still cannot live without it, which is why I'll probably order it soon once I have some money. So yeah, it's like still very expensive. I mean, it's Dior. It's definitely like a classic perfume. It's a very good quality perfume. It smells really, really nice. And when you smell it, you smell expensive. I really like it. Just like I like the La Nuit Tresor the scent, I like Poison Girl as well. These are the kind of scents that I get like super attracted to. So I was very happy to get my hands on this one, because this does smell like that. Of course, if you say like, is it like exactly like copying Dior's Poison Girl? It's not. It's not. But it smells very close to it. Like, I would say like this is like a, out of the dupe, like from 1 to 5, this is a 3.5 as a dupe, you know. It's definitely on its own as well. Like, even if you do not like, if you're not buying it for the reasons of like getting a dupe for Poison Girl, it on its own, it's a great perfume. The thing is that on Fragrantica, it's got only 3.86, which is like, why? Is it like because everyone thought it's a dupe and they wanted it to smell exactly like that? Because it's not. It doesn't smell exactly like that. So this is considered to be a floral woody musk. The top notes for this are bitter orange, rose, vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. I can't smell rose distinctly. Like, I can smell the bitter orange or the blood orange kind of scent, you know. So it's like something that you smell and you feel like that juiciness in your mouth. And it does like remind me like of a blood orange, you know. But when they say rose, like, I don't know if I would call this like a rose. I mean, it's there probably like in the background, but I cannot prominently smell rose. So if you're expecting to see the notes of bitter orange and rose and think it's going to be a rosy one, it's not. Also, it moves to the base notes like super fast, and you can easily make out that signature tonka vanilla base of Dior's Poison Girl. And that's where I think the familiarity, like that base note, it's so close to your Poison Girl, and I think that's why this is considered to be a dupe. The base notes in this are vanilla, tonka, and sandalwood. So for me, this is more like a vanilla woody tonka. You know, like it's the base note that is like giving it that power, that allure. I don't know, like I had to spray a lot, by the way. I don't know if you saw it or not. Maybe mine needs maceration, because like it clearly doesn't have that power, you know, like of I will spray 2-3 sprays and it will not like how Poison Girl, it's like you spray 2 sprays and it just like, you know, everyone can smell it. This one is not like that at all. You'll have to douse yourself in it. But maybe I just need to let it macerate and sit for a bit. It's also giving this clear, it's giving the almond very clearly. So I don't know if Ajmal has not listed it, because then it would kind of be obvious that it's duping Poison Girl. But it has that. Like, it's very clear. You can smell that almond like very well. So maybe I'll see the notes on Ajmal's website as well, if like maybe the one on Fragrantica is inaccurate. But like, yes, it reminds me of Poison Girl, but is it the same? No. Poison Girl is like literally here, and this one is like, it's not in the frame, But I really do like it. Like, I'm assuming it's gonna finish really fast because knowing me, I'm impatient and I'll just like spray a lot, like not let it macerate and everything. The projection is not like a lot because it's not macerated, but the longevity is surprisingly good. It's 6 hours. It just like stays on your skin. That tonka vanilla, it's just gonna be there along with that sandalwood and that almondy like little thing. It's gonna be there. So I just sprayed it like on my chest because like this is how I can like easily make out like a proper, like, because I keep getting the whiff. But like the difference between this and Poison Girl is clearly the opening. The opening doesn't smell like Poison Girl at all. It does not smell anything like it. This one is more, it has this powderiness as well, along with this blood orange kind of bitter taste. And then it just like subsides like really quickly. And then suddenly I can smell this almond. Like almond is like smell me. And your vanilla and tonka bean are there, but they're lingering. But once it'll settle down completely, that's when it starts smelling like Poison Girl. What would I rate this perfume? I want to say 7 out of 10, but then at the same time, I'm like, I want to let it macerate. You know what? Let's give it like a temporary 7 out of 10. I was going to say 6.5, but then, it's not fair. Let it macerate and we'll see. So for now, this is a 7 out of 10. And the celebrity I would give this to would be Kristen Stewart. I think she is like, she has this charisma about her. I know like a lot of people make fun of her, but like she has something about her which is like very attractive. Plus, I feel like she smells gourmandy. Like, when I look at her, her expressions, her nature, her even the roles she takes and everything, like I do feel that she smells gourmand. Forget the role in Twilight and everything, right? Like think of all her other movies except for Twilight. So yeah, that's your Ajmal Evoke. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know these random videos are so haphazardous. It's like I just say, do everything. It's like literally even like there was nothing similar in any of these 5 perfumes I showed you. They all are like different, but I actually enjoyed these random weird videos. So I'm happy I did this, and I hope I was able to fairly give you a review of all these perfumes, and I hope it helped you making the decision of purchase or not purchase easier. Like sometimes I feel I just confuse you guys more instead of like making life easier for you. This is it for today, guys. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, be happy, keep smiling, and smell good. Bye.